right, so what's going on in your life that might be shady? Maybe it's not, because she has a new friend that definitely has some issues here, respecting boundaries. And now it's kind of like bordering on stalkish. So is a friend being shady or not?
Is your man being shady? Or is he genuinely real? Not treating you like a lady, and got you all in your feels. You can come to the Bert Show with the problem you got, and we'll decide for you. P1, is he shady or not? Is he shady? Oh, is he shady, baby? Is he shady? Oh, is he shady, baby?
Do you guys ever have any friends that just get too possessive of your friendship?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
I think sometimes when women find a friendship that we really love, we just don't want to let it go.
Right.
Because it's so rare.
What's that?
What's that like?
Having a friend?
That or somebody who's so possessive they don't want to share you. I mean, there's so many questions.
I've always found like if you have groups of threes, and I don't know if it even matters if it's women or dudes, that someone's going to get left out. Someone gets hurt. Someone gets possessive. I like to drink beer. I like sports.
It does seem like that.
Right?
Why didn't you invite me?
So in this case, it might be totally next level, because she feels like this is almost getting to a stalking situation. Here's the email. And if you guys got something going on in your life, you want to share it with us, we share it with Bert Show fam around the country. Hit us up at thebertshow.com. Hey there, I could use some advice on a situation. Met a new friend recently. Let's call her Sarah. We hit it off pretty quickly, started hanging out. Sarah is super outgoing and friendly, but I've noticed that she seems to be extremely interested in my personal life. She's always asking me questions about my relationships and family and even financial situation. At first, I thought she was just trying to get to know me better, but now it feels like she's prying just a bit too much. For example, she's asked me multiple times about my part-time job, how much I make, and even went as far as to ask the specifics on how much I pay rent. I tried to brush it off, but she kept pressing. Another time, she asked if she could go through my phone to see pictures of my friends from college. I reluctantly agreed, but I couldn't help but feel uncomfortable with her scrolling through my personal photos. She scrolled way past the photos that I showed her. She also has a habit of dropping by unannounced at my apartment.
No.
She'll often show up with a bottle of wine or a takeout meal, claiming she thought it'd be fun to have an impromptu girls' night. While the gesture seems sweet, I can't shake the feeling that she's trying to keep tabs on me to catch me off guard. Sarah also seems to know a lot of people in my social circle, even though she's never met any of them. When I mentioned a classmate from college, she instantly knew who I was talking about and had specific details about their life, as if she's been doing some research or something. Part of me wonders if I'm just being overly cautious because of past experiences with toxic friendships, but I also don't want to ignore my gut feeling. Is it shady or not? 1-855-BERT-SHOW. Early Bert Show listeners, if you want to get in on it. Yeah.
I gotta say, I was pretty indifferent about it until she said she dropped by the apartment unannounced. If somebody came to my apartment consistently and just said, oh, you want to hang out? I'd be like, this is my safe place. This is where I go to be alone. What are you doing here? So,
There's some people that don't mind that, though. I'm like you. It really, it takes me back. I don't like to have people in my house anyway for whatever reason, but when they just stop by, it startles me.
Yeah, it's way too many ways to communicate nowadays for you to be popping up on somebody like that. This is very shady to me. I mean, I do think if she wants to continue to be friends with this person, she needs to start creating some sort of boundaries instead of just letting her do whatever she wants to do, because you have to teach people how to treat you. But as far as is she shady as a friend? Yes, because I believe friendship should be fairly easy. Like, you shouldn't be stressed out to have a friend.
And there's a couple of things in here that really kind of sketch me out. The fact that she clearly is going through and researching the friend's friends from her past?
I've never heard of that.
That's a little psycho.
I had someone do that.
Really?
I did. It was a pen pal, though. Like, I met on MySpace, of all places. And I noticed this person had friended my best friends on Facebook. And this was like years and years ago. So this was before you were just randomly friending whoever. And I was like, girl, I told my friends, I was like, you need to delete this person and block them and don't talk to them anymore. And I don't, because that to me is crossing the line. Like, all of this, I could be like, maybe her friend got burned by a friend in the past and is super insecure and is acting out in weird ways and just trying to cement herself in the friendship. But doing that weird research of her other friends,
Yes.
I'm like, that's like stalker level. You don't even do that much research before a date.
Too much. Chris, you want to get in on this?
Yeah. I just thanks for having me on the show. I was just calling that I can feel with the situation here. I had a friend of mine, a coworker, that had shown a great interest in me. I wasn't reciprocating the feelings, but we were still good friends. And I came in one morning to work, and she had made a fake wedding announcement, and it had been passed around work. And so I started having people coming up to me, congratulating me. I had no idea what they were talking about. And somebody finally showed me the flyer.
And was she doing this as a joke?
She said it was a joke. I did not find it that funny, considering
I can see how.
People were coming up to me all day congratulating me, and I thought it was time to just kind of end it at that point.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think Mo nailed it right there. Like, your friendship should be easy. You're going to have, like, a difficult time with your work relationships and your romantic relationships. There should be friends where you just don't got to worry about it. This is kind of crazy.
100%.
Yeah.
Shady.
Shady.
The Bert Show.
So, first, thanks for watching. Second, you like what you just watched? That just scratches the surface. Get The Bert Show on any podcast platform. We're so good.